Bay Area Drama Company's presentation of CHOKHER BALI. The runtime for the show is an hour and 45 minutes. There will be a 15 minutes intermission. Please silence your mobile phones and put them away for the duration of the show. The glowing screen of a mobile phone in the dark theatre can be very distracting to the people around you. No food or beverages are allowed inside the theatre except for bottled water. There are 4 exits to the theatre, 2 in the rear and 2 on the sides. Please use the side doors only in an emergency. Flash photography is not permitted. And now, Bay Area Drama Company presents CHOKHER BALI.
CHOKHER BALI was written in 1901 by Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore, perhaps the most important literary figure of India. He was not just a poet, he was also a writer, dramatist, painter, music composer. The list goes on. Tagore exerted great influence on the social reform movement that was taking place in Bengal at the turn of the 20th century. He was a staunch liberal whose writings addressed themes such as individualism, freedom, feminism, and marriage. Marriage? What did marriage mean to women of the era? Well, it was the sole purpose of her life. From her birth until the day of her wedding, it was all she prepared for. What was a woman without her husband? It was her identity, her security, her one great love. It was he who gave meaning to her very existence. This was, of course, a long time ago. Today's women have found equality in relationships, at home, in the workplace. Well, but in all seriousness, what happens to a woman who loses her husband? Does she have society's permission to move on in life? To even live? No, not in 1901 she didn't. And for many, not even today. Every color is washed away from a widow's life. White, the color of death, becomes her sole companion. She is now inauspicious, to be shunned by society. She's asked to give up any claims to happiness or worldly pleasures. She becomes an unwilling symbol of austerity and righteousness. Rabindranath Tagore chose the story of Binodini, a widow, for CHOKHER BALI, and through her poised the thoughts and feelings of thousands of widows. What is remarkable is that unlike the heroines in the literature of the time, Tagore's Binodini screams rebellion against patriarchy.
Hey, Chokra, did you eat?
Oh yes, Chacha. Ate like a pig. I haven't eaten like this in a long time. Well, actually, I did once at the wedding of Chhagan Singh's son. You know, that Chhagan Singh from Chhapra.
From Chopra. Eat boka. This is Kolkata, you fool. The biggest city in the whole damn world. Bujle, Chapra.
Okay. Actually, I was very young then, so I might have eaten just a little. I remember it as a long.
Listen, this is the city of Kolkata. Even the great English lord lives here. Did you know?
I know. I've seen his house. It's huge.
Acha, then tell me, what is the great English lord's name? Huh?
His name? I don't know his name.
Idiot. The great English lord's name is Lord Curzon Sahib. Bujle, Lord Curzon Sahib.
That's right. Curzon, George Nathaniel Curzon, is a most imperious person. A most imperious person is George Nathaniel Curzon.
Hey, Sadhuda, come. Did you eat?
Ah, yes.
I was just telling this village pumpkin what a Kolkata feast is really like.
Ah, yes. The Kolkata feast. That's one thing Kolkata Babus are really good at. Marriages, funerals, birthdays, new moon, full moon, any occasion, and a Kolkata Babu will throw a feast.
Yes, but Shraddhs are the most important, right?
The most important.
Yes, Kolkata Babus throw the biggest feast for their mothers' death anniversaries. Kolkata Babus really love their mothers, especially when they are dead. A Shraddh every year.
That's true, Karim. You are right.
Of course I'm right. Look at our Mahin Babu. When his mother died, the first time
Really?
they had to...
The first time? How many times did his mother die?
I mean, this kid is really an idiot. The first time they had a ceremony after his mother's death.
Oh.
What a feast that was. Remember, Sadhuda? 9 kinds of chondish. Just chondish. 6 from Bagh Bazaar and 3 from New Bazaar.
Yes, I remember. But Ma Thakurun suffered so much before her death. No wonder they had to have 9 kinds of Shondesh for her Shraddha.
Shadu Kaka, Karim, look what I got. Tadi diye, Shechi.
Hey, Chu boy, you're too young for tadi.
Give him 1 kg. Look, he's literally begging for it.
Yes, Ma Thakurun lived such a sad life. Her only son was the apple of her eye, but he lost his way.
He lost his way? How?
Why are you so interested, boy? Want to hear all about the gossip of the rich people, huh? Shadu Kaka, don't tell him.
Let him be heavy. My heart feels heavy today. So many memories. Remember the day when Vinod Botan first came to this house? Ma Thakurun brought her along from Parashut.
Tak. Kemi? Where's Kemi? Boma, this is Binodini. Bipin's wife. A very nice girl. She is the one who took care of me in Parashat. Day and night. Such a responsible child. You should taste her cooking. And her work is perfect. Her mother passed away and she had nowhere else to go. So I brought her here with me. She'll stay here and take care of me. Bujle?
But Sadhuda, before you tell him Vinod Bodhi's story, you have to tell him the story of Mahendra Babu's marriage, no? Otherwise, this village pumpkin is not going to understand anything.
Yes, of course. The saga of Mahendra Babu's marriage.
I give up, Choto. I give up. Go send for him. Let him do whatever he wants. Marry whoever he wants. A beautiful girl, an old hat, I don't care. I welcome her with a smile on my lips. Go send for him.
Shanto ho, Didi, shanto ho. Mohin is very upset. Just give him some time and he'll come home soon enough.
No, Choto. You don't know Mohin. If he sets his mind to something, he will not stop until he gets it. Well, you win. Go arrange for the wedding, go.
But Shadu Kaka, Asha Poni was not supposed to marry Mahendra Babu at all. She was supposed to marry Bihari Babu. You forgot?
Oh yes, of course. And Mahendra Babu was supposed to marry Vinod Bodhi.
Wait, I'm very confused. I don't understand.
Hey, you won't understand, Chokra. You have to drink Kolkata water for at least 5 years before you understand the scandals of these babus.
Sadhuda, why don't you tell us the entire story from the start? It's a very sad story, Rama.
All right then. Listen, our Babu, Mahendra Babu, was the only son of his parents. His father died a long time ago. Ma Thakurun brought her son up all by herself. And Mahendra Babu is a doctor.
He's a doctor now. That time he was still in college.
Yes, of course. So, Ma Thakurun arranged her son's wedding with a distant niece of hers, Vinod Bodhi. Vinodini, that was her name. She was an educated girl, taught by an English woman. So far, so good. But our Babu, he refused to oblige.
No, Ma, I can't get married.
What do you mean, Mohin? Everything has been arranged. Just a few days left for the wedding. How can you say no at this stage?
I don't know what this stage is, but I've thought about it and I thought you said educated girls bring misfortune to the family.
Mother and I grew up together in Barashar. She's a widow and has no money to pay for the dowry. Oh dear, what will I do now? I gave her my word.
So I should marry her because her family doesn't have money for the dowry. What kind of reason is that, Ma? Anyway, I'm sure there are plenty of marriageable men in this country who will happily marry her without any dowry. It doesn't have to be me, huh?
And sure enough, there was another eligible man at hand.
He was Mahendra Babu's friend, Bihari Babu.
Bihari Babu, the one who was in the ashram. He's so kind, I really like him.
Yes, that's the one. And Ma Thakurun liked him a lot too. You see, he was our Mohin Babu's closest friend. He lost his mother at a very young age. And then few years later, his father, he started coming to this house when he was this high. You see, he was like a second son to our Ma Thakurun. Anything she cooked for Mohin, she would also cook for Bihari. He too was very loyal to his family.
So that's the situation, Bihari. I have told you everything. Now our family honor is in your hands.
Don't ask me to do that, Mashima. If Mohinder doesn't want to eat his dessert and you ask me to eat it, I will eat it. But Mashima marrying a girl that he was supposed to marry, I can't do it.
And so, Binodini was married off to someone else. A poor drunkard who died a few months later. Poor widowed Binodini came back to Barashat to live with her mother.
Cruel fate. Widowed at such a young age. Bengal is full of such young widows. Such a shame.
Ore Baba, we have our own Vidyasagar Babu here, liberator of the poor widows.
Meanwhile, there was no shortage of marriageable girls for our Mohin Babu. One of them was Ashalata, an orphan, but she was related to our Annapurna Kaki. But remember one thing, marrying in a rich family is no simple matter. There are wheels within wheels, within wheels.
Mohin, people are saying that I'm being selfish, but I'm deliberately not getting you married because I don't want to lose my son to his wife.
Doesn't the mother always lose her son to his wife? Isn't that how it always works?
Yes, but I don't want those tongues to unnecessarily wag.
That's why I'm not getting married. I don't want to lose you. Huh?
See that, Choto?
How does that make any sense, Mohin? Now's the age to find a young bride, get married and settle down. If you hold on to your mother's pallu like this, tongues are surely going to wag.
But why, Choto? Why? Just because my son loves his mother more than others love theirs, why should that bother anyone?
Hey, nah, Didi, I only said that because you brought it up.
It's because you have no children of your own. That is why you don't know what it means to have a son.
Ma.
I'm sorry, Mohin. I probably shouldn't have said that.
No, Kaki. What you said is completely right. I had a thought. You were telling me about your niece the other day. Why don't we go see her?
Niece?
Huh?
You mean Asha? Oh, nah, Baba. Tumhe bhi ek kutta bano na. You don't have to get married now.
It's not for me. It's for Bihari.
Bihari? Oi, Bhabapureta, the wandering tramp. Today is in a Swadishi meeting, tomorrow a Brahma Samaj meeting. He's not ready to get married, no.
That's exactly why he needs a wife. That's why I'm asking you to arrange to go see the bride. Huh?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. You make the arrangements. I'll get Bihari there.
I am very confused. Bihari Babu went to see Asha Bodhi.
Patience, boy.
Yes, Bihari Babu and Mahendra Babu went to see the girl.
And then what happened?
Bihari Babu was smitten with Ashalata's beauty.
And then?
Then they returned home.
Bihari? Don't let go of this girl, huh?
you also won't have dinner?
No, Mashima. With all the English food, I am feeling quite full. We are fine, Ma. Just leave us alone.
Tikache.
Bihari, do you think that Annapurna Kaki actually wanted me to marry her niece? Of course. But you, like a good halfback, passed the ball forward to me. Should I not have done that? Will the burden be too heavy for you? Well, I haven't lifted her onto my shoulders yet. So how do I know if the burden is light or heavy? Bihari, would you mind very much if I married Ashalata? I think Annapurna Kaki will be very hurt if I don't. Dada, shouldn't you have thought of that earlier? Now that I have seen the girl for myself, how can we just go on? The wedding hasn't happened yet. Fortunately. Bihari, I think I should marry Ashalata. Dada, see, it was you who decided, not me, that I should marry Ashalata. Now you please decide who's marrying her, you or I. Please think about it calmly, make your decision and let me know. And please do it soon. We don't want to change grooms in the middle of the wedding ceremony. That sort of drama works well in the theatre, not in real life. Bihari. Yes. I shall see you. Be well. Elam Mashima.
Where did Bihari go?
He went home.
So late. He could have stayed the night. Anyway, sit here. I have something very important to tell you.
Yes.
Mohin, I have found a girl for you. You should go tomorrow only and see her. I will send for Bihari. He will take you there.
Ma, there is no need to find any girls anymore. I found a bride for myself.
What do you mean?
You know Annapurna Kaki's niece, Ashalata? You can fix my wedding with her.
He bolcho to me. That orphan girl. No, Baba, na. That girl will only bring misfortune and disaster to our family. I will not allow
Ma,
it.
I've made up my mind and that is the only girl I'll marry. There's no more discussion after this.
This is what my Mohin's doing. This is all that Choto. She only has orchestrated this. Choto! What are you doing? Choto! There you go. Choto, I could not have imagined that you would have such a deep conspiracy behind my back. Huh? All this while, you were plotting to marry our Mohin to your orphan niece, and I did not even suspect a thing. Suddenly, Mohin says he will marry nobody except your Ashalata.
Keep bolcho, Didi. Bihari was supposed to marry Ashalata. I know nothing about this.
Don't you pretend to be innocent. I can see through all your tricks. I'll just say this loud and clear. As long as I'm alive, this marriage will not happen.
Dada. Mohin.
Ki holo Kaki?
What is all this madness? Bihari was supposed to marry Ashalata, right na?
You are right, Kaki. Bihari is just not ready to get married. It was wrong of me to force him to marry Ashalata.
But you cannot get married to Ashalata. That is not happening. Your mother is threatening to go on a fast.
Let her go. I too will go to the college hostel and stay there. Anyway, I'm finding it really hard to focus on my studies at home.
And so, Mohin Babu went off to his hostel and did not return for 3 weeks.
But Chakuran, Mayan Babu refused to come home even today. I spent the entire day outside his college.
I give up, Choto. I give up. Go send for him. Let him do whatever he wants. Marry whoever he wants. A beautiful girl, an old hat, I don't care. I'll welcome her with a smile on my lips. Go send for him. Go.
Shanto ho, Didi. Shanto ho. Mohin is very upset. Give him some time. He'll calm down and come home soon enough.
No, Choto. You don't know Mohin. If he sets his mind to something, he will not stop until he gets it. Well, you win. Arrange for the wedding. Go.
And that's how Mohin Babu got married to Ashalata. The new bride was very beautiful. But our Ma Thakurun, she wasn't happy at all. Because Mohin Babu got a little too attached to his new wife.
Boma, go send for Kemi. See if Mohin's lunch is ready. Mohin has to go for his class. And when Mohin's lunch is ready, send for Sadhu Charan. Sadhu will take the lunch to Mohin's room. Bujhe? I'll collect all the clothes that have to be given for washing and keep a sharp eye on that washerwoman. We can't trust these people
Ma?
to come and go inside the house.
Ma, Dada Babu is asking for Notun Bothan.
Notun Bothan? Now? Hasn't Mohin gone to his class?
No, he's asking for Gaudi.
Hmm. Can you imagine? In our time, going and meeting our husband in the bedroom, that too in the middle of the day.
I can. Heck, back daddy, hashish kire. Go get the clothes from the courtyard.
ठीक আছে.
So, how much can you read? Can you read the George part? Can you read at all? How much?
A little.
How much is a little? Come here, sit with me. Come. Don't be afraid. Read this.
Oh,
And then
I don't know this.
a soft S followed by a T. Can you read joint letters? Go on. There are no more joint letters.
The sun goes down at the end of the day. The farmer trudges home with a sack of hay.
Babu?
Hey, Kemi.
Pardon me, Babu, but Mathapuram is asking for Notun Bothan to come downstairs.
Tell her that she's busy with her lesson. She'll come later.
Sorry, Babu, but Mathapuram says that the washerwoman is waiting.
Let me go, or Ma will scold me.
Go on and read.
Didi pan khabe? Kemi, go help Asha Bodhi in the courtyard. She's using the grinder for the first time.
Asha Bodhi is gone upstairs. Babu called for her and he...
Babu? But Babu went to college today, didn't he?
He came back and then immediately asked Bodhi for her lessons.
Ba, ho bhalo. At this rate, Choto, you and I will be working till our dying day because her niece will never learn the ways of the house. Madam will be studying to become a scholar. And my son, he will fail his exams thanks to this madam.
You. What? Don't just sit there and laugh. Come here. I'll teach you how to do this. It's very easy. Put your hand over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Asha? Asha, come downstairs. There's lots of work to be done.
Why do you call me upstairs all the time? Ma gets very angry.
Are your lessons more important or that washerwoman's clothes? You haven't even learned how to count yet.
How long will this Western nonsense go on? What will I do next? Go to an English restaurant and have dinner?
Times are changing, Didi.
Hell with the times. Shut all nonsense.
Well, you know, you could tell Mohin that his wife needs to start learning some of the housework.
I'm not telling Mohin anything. Every time I've talked to him, he finds what I say offensive. He annoyed. He calls her Boma because it's time for her lessons.
Ma? Dada Babu is asking for Bodhi. Tell him I can't come now. I have work to do.
Nah, my child, you can't do that. Your husband is asking for you. His word must count above everything else. It's okay. You go. We'll take care of the work here.
Nah, I can do it.
I told you. Go now. Choto, I'm warning you. If things continue like this, I'm just going to go to Barashat.
Chuncho, Ma is very angry.
So am I.
But I have to obey her too, no?
If you don't care about your lessons, then go. Nobody's stopping you.
A rupee to a man, that's the price. Take 8 gondhas to the seer, that's good advice. Chuncho, Ma was saying she wants to go to Barashat for a few days.
If she wants to go to Barasha, let her go. Who is stopping her?
But who will run the house?
You.
Me? Are you sure I'll be able to do it?
Of course.
And so, Ma Thakurun went off in a huff to her brother's house in Balan. A month passed, then 2. The mother's heart said her darling son will not be able to live without her for too long. But our Babu, He did not send a word once for his mother to return.
Not that long again.
Moin re! To Punni shine. You need to go to Barashat and you need to bring your mother back. She needs to come and run her own household.
Why? Why should I go? She can come and go as she pleases. This is her house.
You're behaving like a child. You've hurt her feelings. You need to go and bring her back. Otherwise, let me go. I can't run this household any longer.
Why? Can't Asha run the house?
Asha is so young. She hasn't even been touched by the grit and the grime of the world. Doesn't even know how to deal with people. And besides, Dako Baba, if you put your mother on the side and if you let Asha take her place, you're doing a grave injustice to your wife. Think about that.
I'm not going. If you want to send someone, send Bihari.
Why is he behaving like this? Is this what we taught you?
Don't be angry with me, Mashi. You know how he is.
Come here, Asha. Come sit with me. Dakma, you're a married woman now. And a woman must take care of her household. Tannistha, you know, love is like a potion. Shop bhuliye that. Makes you forget the entire world. But you must remember, the world is not so forgiving. It's going to remember. I hope you understand that.
And so, Annapurna Kaki gave the responsibility of the household to Ashalata and went off to Kashi.
Condition of the house in those days.
Oh,
Mahen Babu would go to the grocery store for shopping. And there he would get 3 sacks of every item in the grocery list.
And then Pippo tried to cook.
oh.
I had no idea dal could be so tasteless. Mohan Dada missed his classes for 3 weeks straight.
Yes, and then one day Bihari Babu came to visit. He took one look at the condition of the house and went straight to Barashat to bring Ma Thakurun back.
Thak. Kemi? Where's Kemi? Boma, this is Binodini, Bipin's wife. A very nice girl. She is the one who took care of me in Barashat. Day and night. Such a responsible child. You should taste her cooking. And her work is perfect. Her mother passed away and she had nowhere else to go. So I brought her here with me. She will stay here and take care of me. Bujle? Now let me go and see what condition my kitchen is in.
Are you Ashalata? I have heard all about you.
Why? What have you heard about me?
I have heard that your husband can't let you out of his sight. I have also heard of the CHOKHER Bali, the rupees to month. You know, I too can teach you all that. If your husband ever scolds you, you come to me. I'll teach you.
Shruti, I'm so happy you're here. Shall I call you Didi?
Didi, what nonsense. We will be friends. So we should give our friendship an interesting name.
Yes, like Gangajan? No. Bokul Fool? Bokul Fool. Now that's a nice name.
These names are terribly old-fashioned, Asha. We should give our friendship an interesting name. How about CHOKHER BALI?
CHOKHER Bali. What's that?
It's a grain of sand that gets stuck in your eye. Your eye goes red. It itches. Tears stream down your face. You will be my CHOKHER BALI. Now that will be an interesting relationship. What do you say?
What's that you have in your hands? Horrible skulls and bones.
Horrible skulls and bones. It's a skeleton. It's inside all of us.
Nana, it scares me.
What is there to be scared? Look.
Don't bring
I'm
it
just a
closer to me.
gentleman.
It's disgusting. Why are you scaring me?
Okay, I won't scare you anymore. But let me teach you. This here is the arm. This long bone is called the humerus, and just below the elbow, these 2 bones are the radius and the ulna. Now beneath your beautiful skin do have a humerus, a radius, and an ulna.
Nana, I don't have any of those hard English bones in my body.
Really? Let me inspect closely. Come in.
Binodini?
Hi, Vishnu.
Binodini, has he served Mohin his lunch?
Now, Vishnu. Asha said Mohin Babu's college is closed today.
Send for Boma. Ask her to count the clothes returned by the washing woman.
I've counted them myself, Vishnu.
Have you finished your Ekadashi prayers?
It's that time of the month for me.
Oh, okay. I will go in and finish mine, huh?
This bone row spine is called the vertebral column. And fanning out on both sides, surrounding your upper body is the rib cage. And inside it is your heart.
Here, Shobhu, you're being naughty.
Ah, this is an anatomy lesson. Stop joking. These two plates are the scapula. And going in between your breasts, down the center is a bone called the sternum.
Keep Bolchu! Where did you learn all these naughty things? Is this how they show you in college?
What happened? Why are you laughing?
Wrong!
What is that?
Wrong!
Are you trying to scare me?
Chokher Bali said.
Oh, Chokher Bali. Yes. What does your Chokher Bali say?
Bali says if you remain your husband's pet cat all the time, then the love goes stale. So once in a while you must get angry and roar like a tiger. Wrong!
Your Chokher Bali seems to know a lot of things. What else did she tell you?
So many things. She knows how to tie her hair like an English madam, and she reads these fat books. And she tells me stories written by Bankim Babu.
Stories written by Bankim Da. Really?
Every afternoon after you go to college, Bali and I lie down on this bed and she tells me stories. So many stories and recipes. Even Ma was impressed with the dish I made the other day. Of course, my cooking is nothing compared to Bali's. She's exquisite in everything she does.
All right. I think I've heard enough about your friend. My biggest problem is that she keeps you away from me. Ever since she has come here, I don't get to see you until late in the night. I'm going to tell Ma that she needs to find someone else.
Don't say anything to Ma. Last time, Bali didn't talk to me for 2 days. Please, she's my only friend.
All right, all right.
Shunchu, will you meet my Bali?
I better not. If Bankim Da hears about this, he'll come down from heaven with a double-barrel rifle in his hand.
Stop worrying about Bankim Babu. Please, you have to meet her.
All right, if you insist.
Binodini,
Hi, Vishnu.
Binodini, send for Boma. See, Mohin's shirt is missing 2 buttons and she hasn't even noticed.
It's okay, Vishnu. Am I down before it?
You only do it. We can't rely on Boma. The way she neglects my son, I'm sure he falls sick one day. Anyway, nobody listens to me in this house anymore.
Ma, I've counted all the clothes that the washerwoman has brought back and put them away.
Good. Very good.
Bali, will you meet him?
Me too.
Tomar Jamai Babu, my husband, of course.
Why? Suddenly?
Honestly, he's been begging to meet you.
Bali, do you think it's a very good idea?
Hey, stop joking, Bali. Tell me seriously.
you coming up with all these excuses just to get her up here?
Why won't she meet you? Why can't she listen to me just once? I'm very upset with her.
Listen, what if, based on what you've told me about your friend's beauty and intelligence, I fall head over heels in love with her?
Ha! I'll take care of all that. You have to meet her.
All right, if you insist.
I'm putting the skeleton away for a few days. Bali is very afraid of skeletons.
Careful.
Bali! Bali!
Hello, Bali. You have called me to your room, but I thought you were not going to talk to me for the next 7 lives.
I would have if you hadn't come to my room. Anyway, he's not at home now. He's at college.
Really? He's at college, is it?
Shutti Baba, he's not at home. Come, sit. Sit, Bali. Now, tell me the rest of Kunda's story.
No, Kunda's story is too sad.
Then tell me Rohini's story.
Let's give Bonki Babu a break today. How about we sing a song together? Remember that Rohi Thakur song I taught you? Let's sing it.
Okay, I'll sing and you dance. Sajni sajni radhika lo dekh ab hu chahiya mridul gaman sham aave mridul gaan gahiya sajni sajni radhika lo dekh ab hu chahiya pinah jhatit kusumahar pinah neel agiya.
May I join you, ladies?
Bali, don't go, please. Please.
Either you sit and I leave, or we both sit.
I'll sit as you're insisting, but don't curse me later.
My curse is that you won't be able to get up from here for quite some time.
You're being polite. Your quiet sometime won't last very long. Soon you'll lose interest.
Please stay for a while, Bali. And can you tell us the rest of Kankabodi's story?
Now that is that. The moth has seen the fire.
Yeesh! Ma Thakurun was right. All these Western ideas, they have ruined today's youth.
Yes, sending off the widows to Kashi is always the safe option.
And putting blinders on your husband so he doesn't set eyes on any other woman of the world is also a safe option.
Wait, I have a question. Did Vinod Paudi meet her Babu again?
Me? Of course they met. Sometimes by chance, and sometimes, well, all three of them spent many afternoons laughing, joking, frolicking.
5 fight against it.
If I could get my hands on that bonking babu of yours, I'd rub his nose into the ground. What a heartless man.
He clearly had a heart, Asha. Otherwise, he couldn't have written those books. But having a heart doesn't change the heartlessness of society.
Bali, you feel very sad for Kunda, don't you? It would have been so nice if you had married Bihari Babu. Then you could have stayed here forever.
I could have been you and stayed here forever. But whatever happens, happens for the good. Now come, let's read your book.
Shuncho, Bali and I will be in the courtyard today. I'll call you after Bali falls asleep. Go outside and wait and don't come out until I tell you.
Wait, it's hot outside.
Take a fan, cold water, something. But don't come out until I tell you. Bujle?
Gotcha.
Bali? Are you feeling sleepy?
I don't know why I'm feeling very sleepy today.
Good, sleep, sleep. I'll call you before it's dark. Shuncho.
Move her hair from the face.
No, I can't do it. You do it.
Oh, I forgot the plate.
Oh, Cho, you can't just sing this thing right. What if Bali wakes up?
Get it.
Oh, Mom! What are you both doing? Taking my picture without my permission?
I admit it was wrong, but I'm not the only one to blame. I was merely acting under instructions. It's not like I wasn't an interested party in the crime, but I didn't have the courage to do it myself.
Committing a crime at someone else's instigation doesn't absolve you from guilt. In fact, cowardly criminals, Bali, should be punished even strongly.
Bali, if you have to punish someone, punish me. If he can go around taking pictures of servants and horses and cows, why can't he take one of you? It'll be beautiful. Just wait.
So, is it a punishment or a pardon?
Your punishment is to sit here and join us in a game of cards.
Excellent. With judges like you, thieves will be stealing all day.
No, you will go to college.
Asha, your friend is really strict with me. I need to find some excuse to stay here with you ladies.
Fine, I accept defeat. You're the master of finding excuses. You can stay here and play cards with us. But Bali, I warn you, your husband is going to lose to me.
Kimmy? Kimmy? Where is everybody? This is too much. Vinodini!
Hi, Vishima, follow. What happened?
What happened? Exactly what I told you. That's what's happened.
What?
I told you that boy would fall sick, did I not?
Hey, Mohin, he's gone to his classes.
Mohin hasn't gone to his class.
No, Pishima, I got his clothes ready. I even told the horseman to get the coach ready.
Vinodini, you may have done all that, but Mohin hasn't gone to his class. He's upstairs, sick in his room. Now take this cologne and apply it for him. Go.
Me?
Yes, you. Take care of him. No, he won't recover soon. The girl who's supposed to take care of him is probably learning a multiplication tables.
Here. Does that feel better?
Much better.
Bali, now you do it.
Nana, if I do it, it'll fall over his face.
Kyoite! Downstairs I heard that Babu is seriously ill and couldn't go to class today. Idle talk, Bihari. You see, these people make a mountain out of a molehill. Is it? I have a little bit of a headache. They make it sound like I have brain fever. Well, I see no shortage of doctors here. You know, Dodi, if you take care of my friend like this, he is not going to leave this bed, you know.
Is that right? Is that what they say in your medical books, that one shouldn't take care of the sick? Well, what do we know? We are just uneducated women.
Well, seeing the quality of care here, I seem to be getting a headache too. Not that it matters though. This kind of care is not meant for me.
Well, now that the friend is here, let him treat the patient.
Vinod Bodhi, this friend of mine has been spoiled by his mother, spoiled by his wife, and spoiled by his friend too. At least, you shouldn't spoil him.
Yes, spoil him instead. That's what you want, right?
Not everyone deserves to be spoiled.
I believe you can make an exception.
Bali, your brother-in-law is begging for some care. Why don't you take it up? Well, now that the expert doctor is here, I should be.
Yes, I know exactly the cure for Monika's headache. You don't have to waste any more Rodicolone, you know. Oh, Asha Modi, where are you going?
I have some work to do.
Oh, acha. Mohinda, I'm going to say something. Please don't take it the wrong way. I'm sorry to say, Dada, but you've made a habit of messing up your own life. But this innocent woman who worships you like a god, please don't mess up her life too.
I don't understand what you're talking about, Harry.
You know very well what I'm saying. Vinod Bodhi is leading you down a slippery path. I think you're following her like a blind man.
I didn't know you had such a filthy mind, Bihari. If you think so lowly of the women in this house, perhaps you shouldn't enter the inner quarters.
You can't tell me what I should do or not do. But fine, this is your house. If you don't want me to come, I would. Mohinda, let me say this again. Asha Bodhi is innocent. Don't destroy her life.
Bihari Babu,
Huh?
patient is calling.
ठीक है Mashima.
Bihari, so long since I saw you.
Yes.
Vinodini, get some sweets. Bihari is here.
Bihari Babu, I made this myself.
Your sweets are too sweet for me.
It's okay, Bihari Babu. You don't have to find faults in my sweets for much longer. Pishima, I have decided to go back to Varsha.
Huh? When did this get planned?
Bali, what are you saying?
It does not look good if I stay here for too long. Time up, Bihari Babu.
Maybe, but what's the rush, right?
Yes? What's the rush? You are going nowhere. You are staying here.
No, you can't go, Bali. You have to stay.
Okay, since all of you are insisting, I'll stay.
No, Tony. So there you are. You come here for a picnic with all of us and then decide to be by yourself.
Well, haven't you heard? Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Mohin and Asha are enjoying an afternoon nap. The servant's carriage, has it arrived yet?
Bihari Babu, you can sit. I don't bite.
Yes, I can sit. Yes. Well, thank you so much for the amazing lunch. I cleaned up everything, as I promised.
Thank you. That's one less work for me to do.
Yes.
Though Bihari Babu, I must say I'm pleasantly surprised. How do you know so much about kitchen duties?
Well, growing up, I was on my own most of the time. So I believe you learn to feed yourself.
You're not like any man I've ever known, Bihari Babu.
You're not like any woman I've ever known. I mean, reading. Reading Shakespeare.
Hamlet was my father's favorite. I read it whenever I listen. He used to always say, there can be nothing as tragic as Hamlet.
Who's your favorite character?
Gertrude, you never know what she's thinking or what is her stance on questions of morality. Even her own son condemns her. Frailty, thy name is woman.
You know, in my experience, it's always hard to know what a woman is thinking or what she wants.
Bihari Babu, if you pay a little bit of attention, you can easily read our minds. We are not as complicated as you make us to be.
Perhaps not. But the problems that today's women face, I think they're quite complex, don't you think?
Yes.
Yes.
And I have heard that some of you have decided to rescue us from all our problems.
Yes.
Aren't you a part of the Widow Remarriage Association?
Isn't that supposed to be a good thing?
Oh, it's a very good thing.
Yes.
In fact, the solution to all of women's problems is to just get them married.
No. No, that is not what we believe in.
Bihari Babu, do you think even I can be rescued?
Yes, of course.
Who will rescue me?
Huh?
Who will rescue me?
Well, there you are. Come, let's go to the pond.
What were you both talking about? Shakespeare and a woman's mind. Why do you ask? I always thought you were never interested in Vinodini. I'm not interested in Vinodini, so stop insinuating such nonsense. You know what? I've had enough of this. From now onwards, I'm going to focus only on my studies.
You know, after they returned from the picnic, things were not the same between them. While Mohin Dada went off to hostel, Ma Thakur's knee took a turn for the worse. Arey, she couldn't even get up from the bed. Naturally, Binod Bodhi asked Bihari Babu for help, and they both started exchanging letters. Binod Bodhi, here's a letter. I believe it's from Bihari Babu. You want me to take a message?
Dear Vinod Bauta, I'm glad the oil I sent gave Mashima some relief. I'm also sending some more medicine. Give her one pill in the morning and one at night. She should be better by tomorrow morning. Honestly, at this point, I'm not so worried about Mashima anymore. With the dedicated care she is getting, she'll be up and about soon. I do worry about her caregiver though. Caring for a patient while bearing the responsibility of the household can become overwhelming. And that's why I'm sending you a new book. I hope that reading this book forces you to rest yourself. And I'm also sure that you will enjoy Adventures of Tom Sawyer. You know, Tom reminds me so much of you. He too had a way with his words, you see. Memories of our conversation at the picnic linger in my mind. I can't help but admire your perspective of widow remarriage. Though I would like to defend myself by saying that while marriage is definitely not a panacea, it could still be a step towards allowing women to shape their destinies. Please keep me updated about Mashima's health. Always at your service. Be happy.
Dear Bihari Babu, Prishika is feeling much better now. She got a good night's sleep after a long time. Your medicine worked wonders. I always thought Prishika was partial in her praise for her second son. But now I see that she was not exaggerating the expertise of her doctor. Also, thank you for the book. You say that Tom Sawyer reminded you of me, but you forget that he was a boy. Oh, what wouldn't I do to be a man and travel the world? Alas, adventures can only be something in your dreams. But I dare up with amidst the serenity of nature. I didn't want to say it that day, but your commitment and belief in empowering women moves me. I will keep sending you updates on Pishima's health, but I'm sure she will love to see her doctor in person. Always awaiting your service, Pishima's Carrie.
What happened, Bali? I heard Mohan Babu didn't come home last night, stayed at his hostel. What's going on?
He has night duty at the hospital these days. It's hard to go there at odd hours, that's why.
Oh, that's all, is it?
Yes, that's all.
Good. I thought something terrible had happened.
Why? What could have happened?
Well, in these matters of the heart, all sorts of things can happen.
What matters of the heart?
Kemi! Hi, Kemi! Did he tell you when he left?
Near Tell me what, Bali?
That he won't come home. He didn't?
No. He didn't tell me anything, not a word. I had no idea until Shadu Kaka came and told me that Babu won't be coming home tonight. I don't know what I've done wrong.
Don't worry, Bali. Once he comes back, both of us will give him a good scold.
I heard he quarreled with Bihari Babu. They shouted at each other and after that, he left. Bali, I feel very scared. I think something terrible is about to happen.
Nothing terrible will happen, Bali. Till I'm there, nothing terrible will happen to you. You sit here, Bali. Bihari Babu?
Huh?
Did you come to see me?
Yes. I came here to tell you something, but it didn't feel right to enter the room.
Do you have news about Mohan Babu?
No. Mohinda is hale and hearty in the hostel. Mohinda is usually both hale and hearty, no matter where he is.
Did he say when he's returning home?
No. Don't worry about him. He'll be back in a day or two.
Okay. ठीक है.
Vinod Dodi.
Huh?
Actually, I should. In fact, I must apologize to you.
Apologize?
Yes.
Why? What have you done?
I had a suspicion about you. It was unfair. A very unfair and a wrong suspicion.
That I'm a very bad woman, is that it?
I just wrongly. I only found a moment or two ago how wrong I was. If you can, please forgive me.
Well, you haven't told me what your suspicion was and why it was unfair. But since you're asking for my forgiveness, I'll forgive. You see, I forgive very easily, hoping others too can forgive me for my faults.
Thank you. I also had a request.
Yes, please.
I know that you have a lot of affection for Asha Gupta. But you know, I worry about her. She is so inept and naive and innocent. And I think she'll be terribly hurt one of these days.
Don't worry, Bihari Babu. You were not born a woman, so you don't know this. But women get hurt all the time. Don't be so anxious about Asha Gupta. There will be many who will happily step up to protect her.
Thank you. I trust you.
Bali! Let's write a letter to your husband.
Nah, Baba, I can't write like it.
It's okay. I'll help you write it.
A letter from Asha. I wonder what made her write a whole letter.
My darling, my heart aches for you every day. I know you left to forget me, but I ask you, what was my crime? If you wanted to throw me away like old flowers from a vase, at least give me some place at your feet.
Who wrote this?
Your neglect pierces my heart. My chest grows heavy with the anticipation of your touch. My days and nights are made of dreams of you. My love, don't ignore me any longer. Come home soon.
Mohin, Shona, you're back. So good to have you home. Look at you. You've lost weight in just a few days. How can anybody stay healthy on that hostel food, huh?
Ma, I'm fine. Besides, now that I'm back, I won't have to have that hostel food anymore.
Yes, it's really nice to have you back. But, Mohin, I'm sorry to say we're about to lose Vinodini.
What do you mean?
She says that she wants to go back to Barashar. She says that that is the house and that this house belongs to other people. Mohin, look, I just don't understand all these newfangled ideas.
Were you angry with me?
Hey, Nato, I told you I had night duty and that's why it was much more convenient to stay at the college hostel.
But did I do something wrong?
Don't be silly, you did nothing wrong.
You did go away, and now Bali says she will also leave. Why is everyone leaving?
Why don't you ask your Bali very nicely not to leave? I'm sure she'll listen to you.
She's not going to listen to me.
Should I ask her then?
Please, darling, will you? Tell her that she's one of us, and that this house is hers too.
Mohin Babu, you're back.
When did Mahendra become Babu to you?
Well, then what should I call you?
Well, if you can't call me Chokher Bali, perhaps mastic from my stove or ash from my cigar or something like that would work.
So, what made you return from hostel so suddenly?
Oh, I just got tired of cutting up corpses.
Ah, so now you have come looking for living humans, is it?
Yes, and I hear that one living human is absolutely determined to leave us.
Well, just as your job is cutting up corpses, we too can have our own jobs and responsibilities, can't we?
What responsibility could you possibly have in Parasha?
Why do you need to know that?
Is there nothing that I could say or do to make you change your mind?
Why? What is the need? Why does it matter if I stay or leave?
What if I said that it matters the world to me? What if I said that my life would be empty without you? Would that make you change your mind?
Look at you! You can put up quite the show. Me, a simple no one, and all is pleased and request for me to stay. Fine, if you don't throw me out, I'll stay.
Shruti, say it right. You'll stay, you'll stay, you'll stay.
I'll stay, I'll stay, I'll stay.
Mohin, I heard Chota sent a letter from Banaras.
Yes. Kaki said she's not keeping too well.
Oh, so is Boma going to go take care of her?
She doesn't really have to, but Asha was saying that she's missing her aunt for a few days. So I thought it's not a bad idea. She can go and stay with her.
What about you? Are you also going to join her?
How can I go, Ma? I have my exams. If I fail my exams, then I would have wasted a whole year. Besides, her uncle is taking the entire family to Banaras. She'll travel comfortably with them.
Ah, her uncle. He is very rich. Don't worry. Every time he goes on pilgrimages, he takes the entire clan in tow. So your Asha will be very comfortable. Whether our family honor and prestige will survive this trip, that's another matter.
Family honor and prestige. How does that come into this?
Nah, husband is staying at home. Wife is going away on pilgrimages. Our family has never seen anything like this before. Must be all those Western ideas.
Ma!
Going away. I must talk to you. Oh. exams. How serious is Kakima's illness? Bihari, why don't you just speak plainly what's on your mind? I know what you're thinking. You think that I am in love with Binodini and I'm trying to get Asha out of the way. That, my friend, is a figment of your imagination. You have a filthy mind and that is why you have such filthy thoughts. I am not in love with Binodini. Did you hear that? I am not in love with Binodini. Now that you have brought this up, I do have a few things to say to you. So you better hear this. Why are you so concerned about Asha? Huh? Why do you lose sleep over whether she gets hurt or not? This is not some kind of ordinary concern. There's something else going on here. You don't know what you're saying. Oh, I know very well what I'm saying. So you better hear this loud and clear. Asha is my wife and I am her husband. It is my duty to worry about her well-being, not yours. Neither Asha's nor Binodi's. So don't you ever dare lecture me on my moral character again. I have nothing to say to this. Be well.
Don't go to Banaras.
Why?
After hearing all this, you still want to go?
If I don't go, he'll think I suspect him. And you.
Okay, then even I will go away for a few days and come back after you do.
Bali, I don't suspect him. I don't suspect you either. And remember, you promised me thrice that you won't leave unless I send you away.
But Bali, everyone will say such horrible things.
Let them. Bali, I trust you. While I'm away, I'm leaving him in your hands. Please take care of him. Think of me and take care of him. Don't avoid him. Please do this for me, Bali. Otherwise, I won't be able to leave in peace.
That is it. That was a mistake. A big, big mistake. Such a terribly wrong move. Now the carriage was running down the slope and it rolled straight into the ditch.
But why? Why was that a wrong move?
And who made the wrong move?
Asha Modi, of course.
Huh?
Why did she have to leave her husband and go to Banaras? Couldn't she see the risk? And why did she have to be so trusting of Binod Bodhi?
Binod Bodhi is not the only one to blame. What about our Babu? Taking photos of her while she was sleeping? What was that all about?
What about Binod Bodhi?
Are you two going to keep doing your running commentary or you want to listen to the story?
What story? We already heard. It's rolling straight into the ditch.
Mishima had an attack of asthma and that's why I couldn't come upstairs for 3 days. I hope your meals were served properly.
My needs were very well taken care of, but the needs of my heart were.
The woman of your heart will return very soon.
Yes. But the one who has been put as a replacement is neglecting her duties.
Her duties are to take care of your meals. Is there a complaint in that?
Can I expect nothing more?
No, nothing more.
You know, have you been listening to what other people are saying too? Have you misunderstood?
It's not about what other people are saying. I heard it myself. You telling Bihari Babu that you didn't love me.
That was just a lie.
What's a lie and what's the truth? Maybe you should make up your mind first.
You know, I know though that I only love you. And I don't care what the world says anymore. But I need to know from you. Do you love me too?
Mohinda!
Mohinda!
It seems I've come at the wrong time. Actually, Mashima sent me to ask Govinda for a few things. I didn't know Binod Bodhi was going to be here. I apologize for walking in like this. I will come later.
Bihari, why do you sound like a thief proclaiming his innocence before he's been accused of something? I didn't ask you why you're here, so why are you making up these excuses?
Bihari Babu, you don't have to answer him. You know you did nothing wrong. If you have to say anything, you can say it to me.
I have nothing to say to anyone.
No, Bihari Babu, you must listen to me. Bihari Babu, you're misunderstanding me. Bihari Babu, please listen.
I know what I need to know. Let me go! Vinodi, are you okay? Are you hurt? Are you alright?
Leave me.
I'm sorry I put you in this embarrassing situation.
Why? Why should you apologize, huh? I don't care what other people have to say.
I will love you. I will protect you. Please, tell me that you won't refuse my love.
Mohin, I haven't received much love in my life. So if you say you will love me, I will treasure it in my heart.
Because of me, you have had to hear all sorts of people say all sorts of things. But not anymore. I'll protect you. And from now on, no one will dare say anything about you. But I want to say this to you, Vinodini. Please, accept my love. Please, just love me.
So, Chokra, how do you like the story so far?
Oh, it's very nice. Just like the son of Chatterjee from Chopra. What?
Sick of Chopra. Did you see Karimya? How he's drinking up every drop of that juicy scandal. Arey Chokra, if only you had seen our Vinod. What a woman. Darun. You know, I don't understand the rules of these upper caste people. I mean, just because she's a widow, they made her wear white, eat only one meal a day and live in a cage. Shame. Only I could read and write like that beautiful woman, I would have had 4, 5, 7, 10 husbands at least. Shakti.
Why don't you start with me?
What did you say? This wicked boy just went behind here. He has a chick. Did you see Karimya? Did you see what he tried to do over there?
Stop making such a fuss, Kenny. Come, let's find Sadhuda and finish rest of the story.
Wants to marry me, doesn't even have a mustache. No, I have a mustache. Vinodini, why don't I see Bihari anymore? Does he not come here at all?
Bihari Babu hasn't been here a while.
Why will he? Ever since Mohin got married, he has had no time for his friends. Until his wife finishes a BA or maybe even her MA, he will have time for nothing else. I don't know how things came to such a state. Sometimes I even wonder. Mohin was supposed to marry you. Why did that not happen? Maybe that's what you call fate.
Even if Mohin Babu doesn't have the time, you can invite Bihari Babu.
Should I? Why didn't you ask Mohin to send word to Bihari?
Why do we need to ask Mohin Babu for help? You can invite him yourself.
I'll have to send word then. You got the letter for me.
I'll write it for you. Shall I say tomorrow?
Mashima. Yes.
Mohin is so absent-minded. I told him at least a dozen times today that you're coming for dinner, but look, you already had your dinner and there's still no sign of him. What is wrong with that boy? I just don't understand.
Nothing has happened, Mashima. Why are you getting so worried? He must be stuck somewhere.
But you had to have your dinner alone, did you not? Huh? I still remember those days when both of you would have dinner, laughing and joking all the time, huh? I don't know where those days are. It's not the same anymore.
Pishima, Shadhucharan has received news that Asha's uncle is returning from Benares. Would you like some supari?
So is Oma returning? Has she sent word?
Must have to Mohin Babu.
Let me go check with Sadhu Kaka. I think he will have some news. Huh? Bihari, you stay here.
Yes.
Meet me before you go. Huh?
ठीक है Mashima.
Bihari Babu, you have known this family for a very long time. I'm the outsider here. Please don't ruin your relationships because of me.
Bihari, how are you?
How are you, Mohinda?
I hope you've eaten. I had a dinner invitation elsewhere.
Yes, I did. I was about to leave.
But you said you'll have dessert.
Some other time. I should go now.
But you told Pishima that you will wait.
He wants to go. Let him leave. Why are you holding him back? I don't understand why you people make such a fuss over such small things.
Mohin Babu, you have been spoiled all your life. So you do not understand the difference between what is appropriateness and what is making a fuss.
Mohinda? Can I ask you a question? Has our friendship come to an end?
It'll be really convenient for you if we made up, wouldn't it? But I won't. You see, I can't let an outsider into my family. The inner quarters must remain the inner quarters. I hope you understand that.
Very clearly. You well.
So, Boma, how is everybody in your uncle's family doing? Are they keeping well?
Yes, ma'am. Mama has sent everyone prasad from Lord Vishwanath's temple and mommy has sent guava.
And how is our dear Choto's health?
Her arthritis still troubles her a lot, but she still insists on a dip in the Ganga every day.
At our age, that is our only resort. Ma Ganga.
So many days in a foreign land and not a single letter.
Why did you write?
Why should I write? You're the one who went away. You should have written first.
You know I can't write well. I feel embarrassed writing to a pandit like you.
Such lame excuses. Now go. Go reclaim your property.
Bali, was everything alright while I was away?
Everything was alright. Nothing was stolen. Now go. He's very funny. He says he has a headache and he wants the cologne. Here. Go. Ask Nasha to put it on for you. No sense of the time. Vishima, Hemi was saying that she has to go to her village for a few days. What should I tell her?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not in the mood.
Vishima, I lied to you yesterday. I was only trying to cover up for your son, and that's why I lied.
Very well aware of my son's faults. What I did not know was that you were a temptress.
Temptress? Then let me tell you the truth, Vishima. I did not know I had the power to tempt. I found out because of you.
What do you mean?
You were jealous of your daughter-in-law, and that's why you pushed me towards Moheba. You would ask me to go to his room again and again. Only then did I discover that I too can tempt.
How dare you say something so disgusting to a mother about her son? May your tongue burn to ashes, you cursed woman.
But it is the truth, right, Vishima? Only you and I will know it.
You? Get out. Get out of my house right now. I don't want a whole life you stay here even a minute longer. Go! Get out!
Vinod Bodhi, Mohinder sent you a letter. Do you want me to take a message? No, please just. Wasn't it enough the scene that you created last night, huh? You have to send a letter through Kenny? Why? What is that you want from me?
What is it that I want? Don't you know that? Didn't you say that you would treasure my love in your heart forever? Then why are you running away from me?
Why? Because in this society, I do not have the right to give or take love. That's why I'm running away from you. But you who have received limitless love throughout your life, and yet there is no end to your greed. So I will say this one last time, and listen to me very carefully, Mohin. I do not love you.
So you lied to me the other day.
let go of you. I'll find a way to make you love me. I don't know how.
Leave me, you're hurting me.
If you want to leave this house, go. I'll come with you.
Never.
You go with me.
Never.
Please.
No, I
I'll never. I'll never let you
Mohin,
go.
chhado, my sweet father.
Mohin? Mohin? What are you doing? Are you mad? This woman is a bitch. Leave her!
Vinod, listen to me. Will you go away with me? Huh?
Yes, Mohin. I will go. I'll go wherever you take me.
After this, the horse's reins were in my hand. Yes, me, Karim Mia. I have worked in this house for 30 years, and the horse is always obedient in my hands, and the carriage goes exactly where I want it to. That night, Vinod Bodhi asked for me. She was waiting for me outside, and she told me I had to go to take her to Bihari Babu's house.
Karim, what is it so late at night?
Someone is here to see you.
Someone's here to see me. Who is?
I'll be waiting outside. Let me know if you need me.
Vinod Bodhi, what is this? Why are you here?
I had no one else to go to. I need your advice.
Advice? About what?
Why is your house in this condition? Are you going somewhere?
I don't like it here anymore. So I'm going west tomorrow.
West where?
Allahabad, maybe Lucknow, maybe Delhi. But what do you need?
It's about Mohin.
That's obvious. What happened?
He says he's in love with you.
I've heard that before. It's not the kind of thing one wants to hear over and over again, you know.
You don't know the whole thing. You've only heard it from others. He has decided that he will leave home and move into a rented house with me.
That too is not unexpected. So what do you want me to do?
Please give me shelter. Please, don't be like Dharmaputra Yudhishthir, judging me from the heavens. Just come down to earth and look into a heart of an ordinary woman. I may be a flawed woman, but I'm only asking for some kindness.
You don't want to reciprocate Mohendro's love anymore? When did this change happen? And who led Mohendro down this path?
I did, I admit it. It was all my doing. I thought I loved him, but I realized that's not true. He's selfish, he's greedy, he thinks of no one but himself.
If you loved him, how could you do this to him?
Bihari Babu, you're talking like you're preaching from a book of scriptures. I have never read those religious books. All I know is that no one ever loved me. So when someone offered me love, I couldn't imagine that to be false. It is my mistake. I admit it. But please don't judge me with all your moral codes. I want to tell you my side of the story. With all my hopes, all my faults. Listen to it and then judge me if you like.
No, Bodhi, it's not my job to judge anyone. But fine. If you want to tell me your side of the story, I will listen.
There was a time you told me that you thought I had affection for Asha, that I could never hurt her. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
Did you believe what you said that day? Please tell me the truth.
Yes, I did believe that you would never harm Asha.
You didn't think I was all that bad. You did have some respect for me. Please tell me the truth.
Yes. Yes, I did respect you.
Then why did you stop at that? Why didn't you want to know what the rest of me was like? Why did you push me aside, throw me to the ground and walk away? Behind her. If you had not done that, this terrible thing wouldn't have happened. Remember, you looked into my heart. You're not blind like Mohendra. Why? Why didn't you love me? I know why you didn't find it in your heart to love me. It's because of Asha. I know. Secretly, in your mind, you have always loved Asha.
Vinod! I've heard you so far with utmost patience, but you have to stop. It's a sin to even utter what you just said.
Then this is not the first time I have sinned. I am not afraid to say what I know to be the truth. You pushed me aside because of Asha. Realize that? I thought to myself, what do you see in this Asha? That you want to wrap her in a cocoon and protect her? You tell her to do something. You make all these rules for her. And she just follows them. Just like some clockwork toy. Not a murmur of protest. Is that why you love her so much? Honestly, Bihari Babu, I never wanted to hurt Asha. Until I realized that even you were in love with her. This terrible thing wouldn't have happened.
But the terrible thing can still be stopped, Vinod. Yes, you can still stop Mohendra.
I don't know if I can stop Mohendra. I can try. But why? And for who? For your lovely Asha. Why should I give up my hopes, my dreams for the sake of her family, her well-being? Don't I have the right to choose how I live and what I live for? I am not your clockwork toy, Bihari Babu.
Vinod, you are saying many things today. Let me tell you one. It may hurt, but it's the truth. You know, the story that you are telling me today is not your own story at all. Not a single bit. Everything just comes out of the novels and the plays that you have read. And you know what? Not even very good novels. All these big words and flights of fancy, they sound good in a book, you know. Not in real life.
Really?
Yes.
And what about all the real-life truths that you claim to know? Huh? Have you discovered them with your own brilliant mind? They have been there in the scriptures. They have been there for thousands of years. How do you know what you think are real-life truths have not been etched onto your mind from birth? Be as it may. I'm not here to debate scriptures with you. I'm here in my own self-interest. I really hope you can let me stay here for a while. If I can't escape Mohendra, it's in no one's interest.
Will you do what I tell you to?
What?
Don't overthink this, Vinod. Do what any ordinary woman in this situation would do. Go back to the village.
You're banishing me to the village? Is this my punishment? Do you think rumors of this scandal has not reached them? Do you have no mercy for me in your heart? There is a train in the morning. Just let me stay here tonight.
You know that? I don't trust myself.
Accept this weakness, Bihari Babu. It's only human. Don't be like some stone god. You did understand me once. You did respect me. If I received your love that day, my life would have been fulfilled. I know that's not possible now. But even then, just once say that you love me. Just once, even if it's not true. Just once, give me something so that I can live on for the rest of my life.
You know that? I'll tell Karim to take you to the train station. Please wait out the rest of the night in the ladies' waiting room. Karim will put you on the morning train.
Yes, maybe that's what I will do. What's best for everyone.
Bihari? Bihari? Open the door, Bihari! Mohinda? Vinodini? Vinodini? Where's Vinodini?
You're banging my door in the middle of the night just to ask me this question.
Vinodini has left home. I think she has come here.
Do you have any reason to think this?
I don't need to answer your question. Just tell me, where is she?
She was here, and then she left.
I don't believe you. Vinodini! Vinodini!
Sure! Search the house if you like!
Vinodini! Where is she? Where is she?
Am I supposed to answer your questions?
Yes, you're supposed to. Vinodini is mine, and no one can take her away from me. Where are you hidden? Vinodini! Vinodini!
Mohinda! If you hadn't taken leave of your senses, I would have explained everything to you. But look at you. You're not in any state to listen.
Stop lecturing me and just tell me where she is.
You don't need to.
You won't tell me.
I won't.
I know myself then. Remember this. You may pretend to be a saint, but you won't take my Vinodini away from me.
Our Babu was very persistent. He finally did find her. You see, around early dawn, he saw me outside the railway station, and I had to tell him that Vinod Bodhi was in the ladies' waiting room.
Looking all over for you. Where did you go?
How did you find me?
Where are you going?
I haven't decided where to go yet.
Right? Why don't we take a hotel room and wait there until you decide? I'll send home for my things. Yes.
Why don't we go west?
Huh? West?
Yes.
You want to go west? Where in the west?
Oh, Lucknow, Allahabad, Delhi. There are so many places.
Really? You want to go west? All right, we can go wherever you want to go. Let me send home for some money. You sit here. We'll take the afternoon train. I'll arrange for some money. Yes.
Yes. Let's go west.
Ma, is your breathing a little better?
No, Ma. It's still hard to breathe.
Shadu Kaka, tell the doctor to come today and take some money out of the Shinduk.
ठीक है आशा बता
He also wanted.
No, Ma.
Gone off with that bitch, I'm sure. Have you sent word to Bihari?
Bihari Babu is not in town. Shadu Kaka says he's taken all his things and gone west.
One by one, everybody is leaving. A curse has fallen on this house. Everything is burning down.
Shall we get off at Allahabad?
Yes. Let's get off at Allahabad.
And then?
Can we stay in Allahabad for a few days? Can we rent a house?
I suppose we can, but how long do you want to stay?
As long as we like it there, then maybe we can go someplace else.
Vinodini, I'll take you wherever you want to go. We can stay for as long as you. Just remember this. You're mine. Huh, Vinodini?
Ma? Kimmy, keep an eye on the stove. Ma, Zico.
Moin. Oh, Choto, my dear Choto. Ishitish.
Didi, Nishichi, I heard about your illness and I came back from Benares. Now that I'm here, you don't have to worry about the household at all. I'll take care of everything. But you know, now that I look around, it looks like I don't have to do much at all. Asha seems to be running things very smoothly. She's all grown up.
Right, Choto. Life makes you grow up. And anyway, what household is there to run up? There is nothing left.
Hey Didi, Mohin has left home before. You know how he is. When his anger subsides, he'll come home again. You don't worry about all that right now. You just need to get better. Let the doctors treat your illness.
These doctors, they don't even let you die in peace. In the olden days, Choto, they used to burn us widows to death. And now these doctors, they strap you to the bed and then they kill you. Slowly with their medicines.
Why are you dressed like this? What is with all these flowers and decorations? Are you waiting for me?
You? No. You should never enter this room. Please, leave.
Then this jewelry, these flowers, who are they for? Huh?
You don't need to know that.
Who is he?
He's in my heart. In a deep secret corner of my heart.
I know who it is. It is Bihari, right?
Don't take his name.
I heard he has also come west. Did you come here to Allahabad looking for him? Were you waiting for him?
Yes.
You've been in touch with him?
No.
Do you know where he is?
No. But I plan to find out.
It's a bold thing to say to me. Aren't you afraid?
Not one bit.
If I leave you, who will protect you from this world, huh?
You will protect me from yourself.
Who will protect you from me, huh?
Mohin, you will protect me from yourself.
Why don't you just die? Because of you, my mother is crying, my wife is crying. I'm in this state. Why don't you just die? Without you dying, I have no escape.
Mohendro, I will not go to my death so easily. I am not Kunda from the poison tree that you can just write me off with one stroke of your pen and solve all your problems at home. I will live because I have found the key to my happiness, and he's in my heart. Mohendro, you can't take him away from me. Go back to your family, Mohendro. Go back.
Lisa Kaka, whatever you say, that was very wrong of Vinod Modi. After all that Mahindwala did for her, I mean, he let her stay in his house, he took her all the way to the west, and then she dropped him so carelessly. That's not right.
That's not right. You haven't understood the ways of rich at all, Kimi. All these years, working in the inner quarters, you know nothing. If only you had gone to the theatre once in a while, you would know that these educated people, their minds don't work in a straight line like the roads of Fort Ground. It is more like driving a carriage in a narrow, twisty lane. Sometimes they go this way, then they suddenly turn this way, then they again go back this way, then they hold your leash tight. The next moment they let it loose. They hold the leash tight again. They let it loose again. Then they crack the whip. The horse lurches ahead.
I told him not to eat so much. Now the gas has gone to his head.
Hey, stay. You want me to get you some lime juice?
Lime juice? What nonsense. Just finish the story already, Sadhuda.
Does Mahindra Babu live here? Govinda, are you in?
Bihari Babu, it's you. Please come inside.
Vinod, I did not know you were here. I'm here looking for Mohinda. Is he in?
No, he's not, but please come inside. Please. You must sit here for a while. I have so many things to tell you. And you must hear everything. I don't want you to go away with the wrong idea about me.
You know, how does it even matter what I think about you?
Oh, it matters a great deal. Whether I live or die depends on it.
You know, you don't have to sound so theatrical, you know.
Laugh if you like. But please, sit here for a while and listen to what I have to say.
Fair enough. Go ahead, I'm listening.
That night in your house, I told you everything. Every little speck of truth in my
Vinod,
heart.
let's not talk about that night. Being here in this room, seeing you dressed as you are, it's impossible to believe what you said that night.
It may be impossible for someone else, but I know you can. Bihari Babu, no sin has touched this room. I swear, I had no choice but to come with Mukherjee. When he refused to help me that night, I had no shelter, no resources, no one to lean on in the whole world. I could have put an end to my life that day, but I didn't want to die. All I had was this small happiness that even for some time, you found a reason to respect me. So when I heard that you were going west, I decided to come west looking for you.
Is that why you came here?
That's the only reason why. I know you will say it's my foolishness, that there can be no place for me in your life. There never can be. But even then, you're the only person in the whole world whom I can say my side of the story, who I know will trust me, believe me, understand me.
You know, you have said those things before. But your actions, they didn't support your words.
I'm not free to act as I choose, Bihari Babu. You know that. I'm a woman. I pleaded with you for help that time. And you refused. So when Mohan came in, I had to ask him.
I believe you. I believe everything you're saying. And I want to tell you that
What a beautiful sight. What a lovely couple you both make. Binodini and Bihari. Time for Mahendra to exit the stage. Enter Bihari.
Govinda! Not a single word. Don't say anything to insult Binodini. I'm warning you.
Warning me?
Yes.
By what right?
I do have a right.
Really?
Yes.
And what right is that?
I'm going to marry Vinodini. Yes. You heard that right. I am going to marry Vinodini. Anything more to say? Moina, wait. You know, I came here looking for you. Mashima is in. Yes, critically in. The doctors have given a hope. I'm returning to Kolkata by the night train. You should return to Kolkata.
What you said about me, was that a joke?
No. No, Vinod. If you agree, I will marry you.
To save me from my shame?
No. No, it's because I do indeed believe that you love me.
Just hearing you say that fulfills my life. I want nothing more. But please don't talk about marriage.
Why? You don't want to?
No, this marriage is impossible.
Vinod, why is it impossible? The law is on our side. Who will stop us?
There may be 1,000 laws, but our society has not accepted such a marriage yet. You were impulsive. You found yourself in an awkward situation in front of Mahendra, so you said what you had to. Think of it when your mind is calmer. You will realize that I'm right. You will not be happy marrying me.
Vinod,
and status in the society. You'll only be embarrassed with me by your side, and I will forever blame myself for it.
What if I say I love you?
Then I'll be blessed. My life will be fulfilled. I want nothing more. But please, please don't talk about marriage anymore.
Quickly, Asha, put on your red binashi. Let me comb your hair. Let's put some alta on.
Mashi, please.
Your face cannot show any anger, Asha. Your husband has come home. You must do everything so he feels like his home is exactly the way he left it. You must do everything so he takes you back.
He takes me back?
Puri, he takes you back. Alas, that sad fate. Men will always stray, but you must hold your own and stay strong. Oi, Mohinashti, now put a smile on your face. Go.
I hope you're keeping well. You must be hungry. Lunch is almost ready. Why don't you go freshen up? Shadu Kaka has put hot water in the washroom and I put your clothes on the bed.
Asha, how are your lessons going?
Hardly have time to study these days.
So, then what happened?
He now lives near Hooghly on the riverfront.
Who?
He even has a school and orphanage there.
Who?
Hari Babu.
And he's married Vinod Pati, and they both are very happy.
Shut up! Don't talk about things you know nothing about. Who told you Bihari Babu has married Vinod Modi?
Mangala, she works at a school over there, right? She's been to Bihari Babu's school and she's seen everything.
What had she seen?
She met Binod Modi there. Binod Modi teaches in a school over there.
Teaches in that school. So all the women who teach in that school have married Bihari Babu, have they? The rumors you people spread.
So what if they got married? Had it been me, I would have married Bihari Babu 1,000 times over.
The two Babus. They were once inseparable like twins, but they could not repair their friendship. Remember this, Rama? Some things in life, once broken, can never be fixed.
Look at this fellow, spouting philosophy in the middle of the night. The whole city is changing right before your eyes. Now that Ma Thakurun is gone, how long will all this last?
Sadhu Kaka, have you been to Bihari Babu's school in Hooghly?
Why?
Would you take me there one day? I really want to meet Binod Modi. I want to go and touch her feet.
Okay, I will take you. But remember one thing, these women in rich families, they have to be very cautious. That is the only way to survive in that society. I know you are devoted to Vinod Bodhi, so make sure her secrets remain secrets. Otherwise she will be hurt.
Dugga.
Hey Chokra, what is that box doing here? Go put it inside.
What is inside of the box, Kaka?
I don't know, must be Babu's books.
Can I open it?
CHOKHER Bali, this was a remount, and this was our second run for this show. And for some of us, the play has been there with us for the last 6 months. So it's very special. We will miss it, but thank you for joining us for this special show. I would like to call upon my crew. Abhinay, he was our stage crew, and also Bipin. And then in costume and makeup, we have the very talented Nitya, Aditi, and so much. The cast will be out